Hello, friends and neighbors. I don't know if that fan's going to make too much noise or not. Old River Pappy here. Had the day off of work. So, trying to think what I got accomplished today. Rained back here in Indiana. It rained most of the morning. Then the sun come out and humidity got up pretty high, but mostly just didn't get a lot done today. River's coming up just a little bit. We had a lot of rain. It's not too bad though. I may still go down and fish tonight. Just got in some groceries and stuff like that. Thought I'd hit on YouTube here and see what's a happening. First thing popped up. Glucosa. What is that? Glucosamine. Glucosamine? Oh, it's probably glucosamine. I bet that's what it is. Glucosamine. Linked to Alzheimer's progression. I don't know. Heck, when you get older, they link everything to everything, don't they? So I think you just have a natural drop off, degeneration of your entire body, including your brain. Oh, I ain't saying it probably ain't something that couldn't cause it, but I think it's just your body breaking down, natural aging. But they like to talk about everything, I guess, to get views. That's what I would say. Yeah, we got a big festival coming up here, July 3rd and 4th. They call it the Catfish Festival. Of course, that stands to reason. Got the river and catfish, you know. So, fireworks, you know, stuff like that. Small town stuff. Very small. But, you know, there's something to say for this small community. I used to drive transportation for people back, probably the last 7 years before I got a different job about 3 years ago. Drive all night long, daytime, always out driving people. Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati, Ohio, Illinois. I tell you what, that's terrible. Being out there on them roads like that in them cities. I mean, you're just asking for it. That's just, I'm so used to the low volume of people in my area, you know. I mean, I may run to town here after a while, get a lotto ticket. I probably won't see 10 cars in the whole time I'm gone. That's coming and going, or going and coming. So, hope you guys all doing good. Try to get away from that hectic life. Says the real reason oil prices are dropping. I don't know. What do you think about that? The real reason oil prices are dropping. Well, those idiots in Iran tried to blow up another boat today, which this is Thursday. So, I don't think this thing will ever hold together. I mean, it could, but I don't know. It might. I mean, it might. There's Bitcoin 61,154. Let's see, oil had dipped. I believe I just seen $67. I know in Indiana they have about, I don't know, 50 cents worth of taxes on that, you know. But Indiana's taken the taxes off right now. But it's my understanding they're going to bring it back here soon, the first couple weeks in July. I bought gas today for $2.94. Crude oil is $69.73. But anyhow, I bought it for $2.94, right? So if Indiana puts 50 cents taxes back on it, let's just say be back to $3.50. But that's not crazy bad or anything. I know other states are much worse than that, but there's cost of living's higher out there. Jobs around here don't pay like they do. You know, you might make $100,000 in Nevada or something like that. Same job here, 40,000. You know, maybe 45. You know what I'm talking about. I live cheap. That's what you got to do, guys. You got to get rid of your bills. And you got to live cheap. And watch that Bob Wells. B-O-B, Bob. And his last name's Wells. W-E-L-L-S. And he's one of those guys that lives in campers or various things. You have to watch him on YouTube. He's super nice guy, easy to listen to, you know. I really like him. I've never met him, but he's helped a lot of people. A lot of people trying to retire on $1,000 a month or $1,500 a month, and you know, they're living in campers. I'm in one right now. But if you don't have any bills, the only thing you got's a little food and maybe an electric bill or a water bill. You know, the areas we live in, an electric bill in this camper is, well, be honest with you, it's about $50 a month. Water bills, $28 a month. You know, food's expensive, but that's be another YouTube video I could make on food. I try to eat cheap, but I don't do carbs. No carbs, no sugar. I cheated about 2 weeks ago on carbs and sugar, and I haven't been cheating for a year. And I cheated, and you know, it wasn't just a couple of days. I started hurting, got pain in my knees again. I had got rid of it. I mean, I don't know, maybe that stuff causes inflammation. And I don't know. I don't, you know, nobody's got any answers. Everybody just has theories. But Blue Eddy, they're coming out with killer deals on Amazon Prime days. I seen the 300, that AC 300. That's a pretty nice unit. I think it was Prime days is $9.99. Well, those things are nice to have. I don't have one. I'd like to have one. Blue Eddy is pretty good. I've watched a lot of videos on them, seen a lot of reviews. Sure would like to have one. But anyhow, don't have one of those. All right, we got earthquakes. Venezuela. Boy, there's a lot of people a lot of deaths. You know, What are you going to do, though? The earth is always moving. The earth is alive. It's going to move. Things are going to happen. You know, I personally don't believe in high rises. I don't believe them at all. I think it's a horrible idea. But, you know, I know they're just trying to pack more people into a smaller area. I think it's a terrible idea. Let's see. Blackberry Smoke, live in Paris. That's a good band, Blackberry Smoke. If you like that type of music, of course. But they really do a good job. I'm a musician. Played for 40 some years now. Done a lot of stuff with it. Don't do it much anymore, though. I mean, I would if the opportunity was right, but I guess you could say it hurts more now than it used to. Mostly, you know, physical. Here we go. First, fuel, then food. Russia enters survival mode. Hell, I don't know about that, but I don't think Russia's doing that good, though. They're running out of fuel. Ukraine bombed them and hit some fuel storage areas and fuel manufacturers, and you know, hell, it's war. Russia wants Ukraine's land for resources, military strategy, you know, all the stuff that's in their soil. It's just crazy, right? Just crazy. Crazy. See what else is on here. Let's see. Let's go to news real quick here. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm just communicating. Hope everybody's doing good. Let's see. That's the weather. Let's see. I probably should have found something before I took up your time. Oil tankers are using a new route through the Strait of Hormuz. That's what I would think. I don't know why they just don't dig a channel across Saudi Arabia. I mean, come on. We got places that we've dug and, you know, made it where you could travel through and get away from that craziness. I would think that that's what they would be doing. I mean, you could easily dig a canal, get those ships through across Saudi Arabia. I mean, man can do a lot, you know. I bet it wouldn't take that long. 3 years maybe. If you put all your resources into it, maybe, you know, quicker than that. I mean, I know it's a long ways across that. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Oh, well. Guess I ought to get off of here. I don't see anything much else going on. The Supreme Court, they had 2 big rulings today. Says the court ruled the Department of Homeland Security can end temporary protected status for thousands of immigrants. Okay. Yeah, I see what they're saying. So, temporary status no longer exists. It's out. It's out. Yep. All right. Well, maybe my next video I'll be fishing or doing something. Well, have a good day, everyone. If anybody ever watches this. I think I need to fix it where people can leave comments. I like to hear what people got to say. I don't care if it's negative. And I'm not doing this to try to make any money off of YouTube. I'd be lucky if 10 people watch it in a year. That's all right though. I think a lot of YouTube is what I've liked about YouTube is, you know, it's like communication, you know, with other people. You know, you don't have to sit and just think on your own. You can communicate and don't really have to leave the house. And, you know, it's a form of communication. And so I kind of like it. I watch YouTube a lot. Watch guys that I like to watch them lives off grid and camping and Alaska and just stuff, you know. Listen to how they live, and I don't have no judgment on anybody. I don't believe in that. That's until you walk in somebody else's shoes, you shouldn't judge them. I guess we all got to do just what we have to do to get through, you know. So try to be happy best we can. Well, I guess I'll better get off of here. I'll try to download this and maybe leave it for comments, and I'll read the comments, and that'd be kind of cool. It's okay. Say whatever you want. Doesn't affect me. I'm good with anything. So, well, have a good day. Over and out. All right. Now I'll walk around the property. All the boys called me a while ago, and somebody or Josh got a new boat. I don't know how new, but they's all at the bar drinking some beer and thought they wanted to try that boat out. You know what I think about that? That's probably not a good idea. Anyhow, let's see here. We'll head down here and check out. I believe they're over there. Maybe we'll catch them coming back. Guess they must have went up the river or something. I don't know. We'll check it out here in a second. See what's going on. Oh boy. There's a whole crew of them over there. Yep, that's Josh's truck. Let me see if I can turn this camera around. I don't know if you can do that or not. If not, I'll just start another one. We'll mosey on down here. Oh, I should have went fishing tonight. Daggone it. Whew. Just tired. I don't know where they're all at. Yep. Well, the bad thing is, I don't see nobody. I don't see none of them floating down the river. Oh, mercy. Hopefully they was smart enough to go upriver. I think I see some people. Well, I thought I seen. Oh, that was somebody over at that trailer. Huh, that's weird. I thought I seen somebody else. Huh. Okay. Man, I should have went fishing. Dag nabbit. Oh, that's right, it come to rain. That's what deterred me from fishing. It came in old rain. Well, I was wanting to get the boys on the boat. Maybe I will here after a while. See how the ground's settling. Had a lot of rain lately. Well, it's not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Huh. Well, good deal on that. Go over and look over at this one. Yeah, that one's doing good. Won't be long, I have to get a shovel out and do a little work there. That's okay. We'll get that taken care of. That's a pretty, I don't know what you guys think, but I just think that's really pretty. It's a big opening. Over here is a huge hill. It's called Jug Rock Hill. Now I know you can't tell it by the picture, but let me tell you, it goes up pretty high. I'm just on the, you just can't tell from where I'm standing. And then you come over here and you got the river over here. This is just like a funnel through here. But I think that's pretty. Let's see here. Had a little storm damage. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, had a lot of trees down from a straight line winds, I think they're saying now. Had a few trees down in town, and a bunch out here in the country going that way. Bunch of, a lot of big old trees down. Looks like up here they got, let's see. Yeah, it looks like that old whatever that was is down. That wasn't ever like that before, so. Yeah, Here's the water line. Still letting it fill in. It's getting there. Won't be too long, we'll have to, after it's settling down. Town's supposed to come back and they probably let it all dry up. If it ever dries up, I tell you what. Been a little wet. I mean, we get 3 or 4 days of dry and you just think, okay, now man, we can get it. It's time to do this. Build stuff. Get all the holes filled in, try to get the property looking good. Then we get 2, 3 days, this week 4 days of rain. Sheesh. Oh well, I guess it's how it is. It's just hard to accept, but that's just how it is. Anybody's wondering, that's my brother's camper. He comes down on the weekends. Sometimes, not too much. He'll come down and stay a weekend, build a campfire. Yeah. That's my old place there. Just remember, the smaller it is, the easier it is to heat, the easier it is to cool, the cheaper it is to run it. If you stop and think about it, Guy can just about live in a pretty small area if he wanted to. It's when you have a big family and a lot of people that want to have a lot of things, that's when things become difficult. You'll have all kinds of more than they need. That's when things get difficult. Now, let's see. I don't know. I think there's any snakes down here. I'll keep my eye out. If I can get down this stupid thing without falling down. You'll never know I fell down because I'll cut the video so I won't look like an idiot. Steep little hill. Anyhow, we had that straight line winds or that EFO tornado the other day. Like a dummy, I didn't get my trash can secured. I come back and I thought, where's my trash can? I got to looking, and the river was up here, and there it laid down there in the river. So now I'm in the thought process of how to retrieve it. Because you probably can't tell it from the camera angle, but that hill drops off there probably 16 feet straight down. And then, of course, it's nothing but mud. So that'll be a little bit of a challenge. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't hear no boats running. I don't see nobody. I'm still waiting on those yahoos to come back. I hate to see anything. I'm kind of a worry wart on stuff like that. That old river is a mean sucker. That old river gets you quick. Had a lot of people I know perished this river over the years. Well, you have to be awful respectful of it, if you can be. Just trying to fix everything up and get it livable best you can. I hear them. Yep, I hear them. Let's see. Here they are. Uh-huh. They're gonna wear me out. I knew they went up the river in that boat. There, got him. There's Josh, Jason, I think. We'll get him. I ain't walking back down there again. Oh boy. Well, unhook it.
Look at that boy. You know who that boy is there?
Who is it?
That's Billy Walt's boy.
You're kidding me.
That's Billy Walt's boy. He looks like a Walls, don't he?
Yes.